Hello. I recently purchased a Samsung Galaxy Note 2 GT N7100, and probably it's one of the best phone out there. I really love it. I have used some other phones in which including the iPhone 3, iPhone 4, but I never really used it because after a while actually I used it a little bit and then I just didn't like it, so because the phone never really get me good enough at the reception where my house is located. So I purchased this Samsung Galaxy Note 2. Everything is good about the phone. Only one thing that I didn't like it as much as it's really slippery. It's slippery on the side here, so very easily you pull out from your pocket or from the car or anything like that, and it slipped right off from your hand because of the side in here is just so slippery. So I just purchased this Fosmon HYBO-SK series PC TPU hybrid kickstand case for the phone, which now you can see the F in there for Fosmon. The price of that is less than $4. After a while searching and researching which ones what I want something that it has a kickstand so I can set it there. Sometimes I fly on the airplane and I can watch the movie or something. Sometimes I go to a hotel somewhere that I just set this so I can watch the movie. So I want a kickstand for the case. This one in here, of course, the TPU, you can see it's jelly. It's soft enough that it's easy for you to put the phone in and out. It has all the cutout for any accessories, plug, everything. So let me just go ahead and pop the phone in so you can see. That's it. Done. Some other case that I saw, one is they make it too thick. This one just thin enough that actually what it is, the thickness of that, you can see that it's only thickness of the plastic in here, plus that much of the thickness that it adds on, which is the kind of the kickstands there. It does protruding out a little bit, so it doesn't really give you the totally flat on the phone when you set it down, but it doesn't really make the difference that much. It doesn't really bother me at all. What I like about it is, besides the thinness that it has, also it does have a little, you can see that it raised a little bit of the sides on the edges in here that kind of keep the phone from being scratched if you lay it flat right on the surface like this. Also, I don't know if how much of the impact this can be really protecting your phone. It should not be something that you're gonna just neglecting your phone and you just drop it. I'm sure that if it's a drop from very high, and it's probably might give your phone some damage, but if it's just not very far drop, it's probably would be good enough to protect your phone from if say on the flat surface. Of course, this is not that hard, but on the flat surface like the floor or something, like 2-3 feet, I haven't really seen any problem with it. Didn't really do any dent on the corner or anything, and of course because of the edges like this, if it's dropped right flat on the hard surface, I think maybe at least about like 2-3 feet or so, well, I don't think it's gonna really do any damage to the screen. A lot of people were saying that the kickstand is really not really good. Don't expect a whole lot. You pay only $4 with the shipping and handling, I think it's roughly about like $7. Don't expect something really really good. This one in here, of course, I mean, yeah, it has the angles like this. Of course, I mean, some angle might be, some people are complaining about the angles too far. Now it's just really up to you. You can set it a little bit higher or lower like that. Depends on where you put that. I think it's not that bad of the kickstand. It's pretty stable. Say if I push on something like this, it doesn't really tilt. Unlike some other kickstand that I see that they make it off to one side. Say off to one side like this. So when you do like that, keep it like that, when you push on this, it's gonna fall anyway. So, but this one in here, it makes really balanced, even on both sides. So when you type something that now you can see that, yeah, I do just the normal, say, typing and pushing some buttons on the screen, and it doesn't really fall off. So I think it's good enough for a kickstand. When you put it in here, now you have to push it a little bit. Now that's it. Now it gives you a click, and now it's in place. It doesn't really come out. Of course, I mean, don't sit on this. That's it. But yeah, it doesn't really break off though. But yeah, it just goes the other way. And so that's the kickstand. For the buttons, I think that this one doesn't have a problem of the button automatically pushing in. It's really easy to find the buttons. They in exactly right place. So when you push the button, it turns on and turns off the phone. The volume right here. The volume button here, exactly the right place where it should be. So you can see that when I push the button in there, it goes right there. The cutout holes, everything is perfectly cut. The headphone plug in here, some of the others say that it has a problem to plug the earphone in there. Of course, I use the Samsung default, the one comes with the phone, which is really small in the here. So it plugs nicely in there, no problem at all. I don't know if it's some other earphones or headphones you're using. I don't know if it's going to be a problem or not, but this one seems to be just the right size. I have a lot of opening in here that you can plug in without any problem. Let's see, I think that's pretty much all about this case. So I think from my experience for the last few days of using it, another thing is actually the side in here, it has a kind of a rough on the surface in here, so it's really gonna have a good grip of the phone without it's a plastic grip instead of some others that have the rubber, which eventually it's gonna collect a lot of lint. This one's the plastic, so it's really clean, doesn't really collect any dust or any lint on my pocket. So I think if I have to rate from 1 to 5, I would just say that I give it a 4-star or 4.5. I mean, now the other half that I didn't give it is because, I mean, it's it makes it thin that maybe it doesn't really protect your phone to 100%. But for the design of that, it makes that thin. I don't expect that to be perfect, that just like the OtterBox or something like that, but which I don't like because it's too thick and too cumbersome to the phone like this. So I hope that you find this review helpful, and happy shopping.